There are parts of the Grand Canyon where you are not allowed to go, not because of dangerous terrain, not because of wildlife, but because the federal government has declared them forbidden zones. If you look at a map of the canyon, you will see names that should not belong in America. The Tower of Set, the Temple of Isis, the Cheops Pyramid. Why are ancient Egyptian names stamped all over the Arizona desert? In 1909, the Phoenix Gazette published a front-page story that should have changed history forever. It claimed that an explorer named G.E. Kincaid had discovered a massive underground citadel carved into the canyon walls. He reported finding mummies wrapped in dark fabric, copper tools that defied the technology of native tribes, and a statue that looked exactly like Buddha. He claimed it was proof of a lost civilization that crossed the ocean thousands of years before Columbus. But today, if you ask the Smithsonian Institute about G.E. Kincaid, they will tell you he never existed. The artifacts have vanished. The caves are sealed. Did they lose the greatest discovery in American history, or did they hide it?
The oldest account describes two powers. One rises from chaos, violent, visible, political. The other comes later, quieter, from the ground up. It is not described as a ruler at first. It doesn't conquer with armies, it persuades. Ancient writers used the language they had. Beasts, horns, fire from the sky. But read closely. The second entity doesn't dominate nations, it dominates perception. It speaks like something familiar, but its actions betray it. It performs signs, not miracles of faith, demonstrations of control. It convinces populations to accept a symbol, not forced at first, normalized. Trade begins to depend on it. Access, movement, survival. Without the mark, nothing moves. What makes this disturbing isn't the symbolism, it's the logistics. Because no ancient empire had the infrastructure to enforce this. No census, no databases, no real-time verification. Yet the description assumes all of it, which raises one question. How could someone thousands of years ago describe a system that only now exists?
In the last decade, researchers stopped reading the text as theology. They read it as threat modeling. Behavioral scientists focused on one phrase: causes the earth and its inhabitants to act. Not rules, not commands, causes. In modern terms, that's influence engineering. Psychologists call it compliance architecture. Technologists call it frictionless adoption. You don't force people, you remove alternatives. Then there's the mark. The original language never specifies a tattoo. It describes an imprint, a functional identifier, on the hand or the head, action or cognition. In 2017, a Swedish research lab tested subdermal RFID implants for payments. By 2020, neural interface patents tripled. By 2023,
biometric ID systems became prerequisites for banking in multiple regions. No religion involved, no prophecy cited, just efficiency, security, progress. Forensic linguists noticed something else. The second beast doesn't invent power, it redirects it. It points everything toward the first system, centralizes trust, standardizes belief. In modern language, it's not a tyrant, it's a platform, and platforms don't look dangerous until they're everywhere.
The ancient account never ends with a monster. It ends with a choice, not between good and evil, between dependence and autonomy. The beast of the earth isn't described as terrifying, it's described as useful. That's the warning. Because history shows us something consistent. The most powerful systems never announce themselves as threats. They arrive as solutions. The question was never whether such a system could exist. The question was timing. And now every requirement is in place. Global identification, behavioral incentives, economic exclusion. No fire, no horns, just consent. So when the system finally asks for allegiance, it won't sound like domination. It will sound like policy. And by the time people realize what they've agreed to, the mark won't be visible. It will be embedded, not on the skin, but in the structure of the world itself.